It'll be the 4, 5, and 6 hitters for Platte Valley as we head to the top of the second inning. Mauricio Rosales, Brady Prawl, and Joey Reynolds. No score, and the Beat Diggers not looking good offensively in the opening frame. A Texas League single that could have been caught by right fielder Augie Barros. And a walk, but 3 Beat Diggers strike out. And one of them, Josh Gutierrez, is not accustomed to doing so. Neither is Terry Steiner. Steiner struck out for only the 6th time this year. Even Travis Bass fan for only the 7th time this year. So the Diggers have got to be loose and relaxed. If not, they're going to keep this Platte Valley team in the game. And Lassiter pitches to the right-handed hitting Rosales. The first pitch, fastball, a strike on the outside corner at the belt. Lassiter coming off a complete game, 4-hitter, striking out 9 against Ray, 4-2 record, an ERA of .75. The pitch, fastball is lined into right field for a base hit. And Rosales gets the first base hit of the game for Platte Valley. Lassiter bringing it up there, but if that one's going to be belt high over the middle, most decent hitters will be able to make solid contact with that baseball. And here is Brady Prawl, the opposing pitcher, who wants to carry his pitching momentum over to the plate. Another right-handed hitter. Rosales most likely will not be running unless it's a hit and run. Not a lot of speed for this cleanup hitter. The pitch home, swing and a miss on a fastball down and in. And Lassiter mainly working off the fastball. No balls and 1 strike. Three games today on a gorgeous day in Brush, gorgeous day in Morgan County, as the weather has taken a turn for the better the last 4 days. Squaring to bunt. The pitch, runner going, and it's foul back. Lassiter just challenged Prawl and threw it right down the middle. Wanted to concede the out, but Prawl did not cooperate, and that might be a bigger blessing for the Diggers because now the count is at 0-2. So now you expect Prawl to swing away as third baseman Jorge Fierro now even with a bag. Lassiter, the stretch, and the pitch, and the fastball is very high. 1 ball and 2 strikes. On the sophomore, right-handed hitter for the Broncos. Lassiter getting the sign from Bass. He sets up on the outside corner, 1-step lead at first. Looking back, and the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed. That was eye high. No way that Prawl could even make contact with that baseball. First strikeout for Lassiter, 1 down in the top of the second. That'll send up Joey Reynolds, the right-handed hitting center fielder. Whether it's paint, lumber, hardware, cabinets, or flooring, you know what has it all in Brush? It's Ackley's Building Center. Ackley Building Center in Brush. Throw back to first, no harm. Rosales back in. Those throws to first for Lassiter will be wasted throws unless he gets a bigger lead and a hit and run is the plan. And that ball in the dirt gets away from Bass all the way to the screen. A wild pitch. Moves Rosales into scoring position. With Shane Reynolds waiting to hit next. Both Joey and Shane will have RBI opportunities here in the top of the second. 4-step lead for Rosales at second. Nobody really covering. Steiner now cheating over towards the bag. And the 1-0. And that ball in the dirt, that goes back to the screen. And Lassiter has thrown 2 awful pitches. Not even close. Tough to handle for the Beat Digger catcher, Travis Bass. 2 balls and no strikes. I assume the Diggers will play that infield back, and they will. If the ball is hit on the ground, Platte Valley will take the lead. Now Lassiter's going to wind up where he might feel more comfortable. Hitting with a closed stance is Joey Reynolds. The wind and the pitch. Fastball is on the outside corner at the knees, and it's 2 balls and 1 strike. And now the infield playing halfway. Boy, the Diggers remember last year all too much. They don't want to give away even a single run. This is the 6th hitter in the lineup for Platte Valley. Lassiter winds, and the 2-1 delivery, And the breaking ball is well outside. It's 3-1. The inning began with a base hit to right field after a strikeout of Brady Prawl, 2 consecutive wild pitches. And now Lassiter in a 3-1 hole, and a fastball swung on and missed. That would have been ball 4 above the letters, but Reynolds decided he wanted to try hit that thing. It'll be 3-2. Lassiter is a strikeout pitcher. He has 47 on the year in 28 innings. Can he register a K on the 3-2? Swing and a miss. He struck him out on a letter-high fastball, and Reynolds is out number 2 in the second.
Shane Reynolds, your batter.
That'll bring up catcher Shane Reynolds.
Barrows on deck.
Now the Beat Diggers just need to play solid defense, and Lassiter has to avoid the wild pitch. Rosales now with a lot of speed and about 20 feet of territory between the plate and the backstop, and the fastball is outside and low. And again, if you're thinking of throwing Lassiter perhaps in Game 2, you have to limit the number of pitches. More than likely, Josh Gutierrez would start the second game. The 1-0, swung on and driven into left field. That one's going to drop for a base hit to the left of Pepe Aguilar. Rosales scores, and Platte Valley leads 1-0 on the RBI single from Shane Reynolds. He fed him a batting practice fastball, and Lassiter paid for it. And here comes Augie Barros. Barros, today's right fielder for Platte Valley. Another right-handed hitter. Good speed over there for Reynolds. 2-step lead, the pitch. Swing and a miss on a fastball in the inside corner, just above the belt. No balls and 1 strike. Huge lead now for Shane. 3-4 steps. He's going, and that pitch is low and away. Bass's throw to second is low. Gets by the second baseman and the shortstop into center field. Picked up by Gutierrez. Racing to third is Reynolds. A stolen base and a Bass error. 90 feet away now is Reynolds from giving Platte Valley possibly a 2-run advantage. And that, quite frankly, is just poor baseball on all ends there. I mean, one Beat Digger's got to stop that thing. Either Okeson or Steiner. They both have excellent hands, but neither one of them got in front of the ball. Now it's a 1-ball, 1-strike count to Barros. And the pitch. Swing and a miss on a fastball neck high. 1-2. Platte Valley helping out Lassiter. Barros back in, the 8th place hitter in this lineup. An entire right-handed hitting lineup. 1-2. And that is outside with a fastball just off the plate. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Barros back in with an even stance. Lassiter gets the sign. And the pitch. Low and away. Pretty close from here, but he missed with a fastball. It's 3-2. Even if Platte Valley does not score another run, they'll accomplish a lot with Barros getting on base because it gets the 9-hitter out of the way. The 3-2. And that's off the plate, and it gets by the catcher Bass. Here comes Reynolds to the plate. He will slide in and score. 2-0 Platte Valley. That'll be a walk and a pass ball. And that will send up Nathan Woods.
Andrew Shaw, next.
Beat Diggers just playing tight right now, and Bobby Guzman, the pitching coach, out to the mound. They've just got to be loose and relaxed. This is not the same Digger squad that took the field a year ago. Some of the players are, but looking very much the same against a Platte Valley team that Brush knows has nothing to lose and has 7 fewer wins and 7 more losses than Brush this year. But that means nothing now. 0. And here's Nathan Woods, the left fielder. And this should be a fairly easy lineup to pitch to for Lassiter. Not a lot of big sticks, all right-handed hitters. But Bass has got to do a better job. He's got to keep these balls in front of him, too. Every time a ball's in the dirt, you can't let it get by you, the pitch. And that fastball is a little bit high. 1 ball and no strikes. Lassiter in Game 1 on Saturday hit a batter, and that's it. Did not walk a single hitter, but that's already happened here. The stretch, and the 1-0, and that fastball is a strike at the knees. 1 ball and 1 strike. Short lead over there for Augie Barrows. 1-1 pitch, low and away. He's really not challenging these hitters like he should. Went to 3 balls on Joey Reynolds, 3 balls on Augie Barrows. Now behind on Woods at 2-1. Beat Diggers have to remember who the better team is here. Woods now choking up on the bat. The pitch, swing and a miss, and a fastball up and in. And it's 2-2. A win and you move on to today's championship game. The pitch home. Swing and a miss on a fastball above the letters. Lassiter strikes out the side, but not before Platte Valley scores twice on 2 base hits, a Beat Digger error, and 1 man left. We played 1.5 in the opening game of this Patriot League tournament. Platte Valley 2, Brush nothing on 10-10 KSIR. Brush trails Platte Valley 2-0 in a pressure cooker for the Beat Diggers in the opening game of this Patriot League tournament. And Platte Valley, with their pitcher Brady Prawl, just a sophomore, struck out the side in the opening frame. He'll face James Ginther, Jose Aguilar, and Jorge Fierro in the bottom half of the second inning. An outstanding Beat Digger crowd gathering and a pretty good crowd for Platte Valley as well. They don't expect their team to be here past this game, but neither did Highland last year, and Highland got it done. But still early, very early. But Brush has got to adjust to the off-speed pitch of Prawl. And the Beat Diggers have faced better pitchers and never struck out in order like that, like they did in the first inning. Just a case of nerves. The pitch to James Ginther, and he takes a curveball low and away. Ginther hitting 262. 262 on the year. And the 1-0 pitch for the right-hander. That is swung on and driven into left field. Could be a routine play, however. Going back and making the catch is Nathan Woods, and a ball hit hard, but right at the left fielder. And there's 1 down.
Jose Aguilar, you better.
And here is Pepe Aguilar. That's the best struck ball today by Brush.
In the wings.
Aguilar hitting 236. Strikeouts have been a problem. 13 to lead the team. They've got to hit the ball on the ground here and test this infield. The first pitch home, Aguilar takes it to the screen. Beat Diggers had a runner at second, nobody out in the first, and they did not even move Okeson over to third base. 1 ball and no strikes to the Beat Digger left fielder. And the pitch, and he squares to bunt and takes it low and away. It's 2-0. Platte Valley laying it all on the line this game with their number 1 pitcher, Brady Prawl, only a sophomore. The 2-0. And he squares to bunt, and he fouls it back. And that was a very late square, almost like he tried to lay down a drag. But the drag bunt unsuccessful. It's 2 balls and 1 strike. Bottom of the second inning, Platte Valley is in the lead 2-0. And I don't know if that got a piece of the umpire, but going to have to walk it off just a bit. The XL Corporation is a proud sponsor of local sports and the community, the XL Corporation. 2 balls and 1 strike. Aguilar waving the bat from the right side, and the pitch, and the curveball is outside, 3-1. Well, the Diggers could use a walk. Aguilar looking to protect here, even though he's got a strike to give. The 3-1 from Brady Prawl. Swung on and lined foul down the left field side on the slow curve, but Aguilar way out in front. 3 balls and 2 strikes. In case you're wondering about Lassiter, he threw 25 pitches in the second, 33 in the game, a lot more than he wanted to throw in that frame. Here is the payoff pitch. Swung on and lined and caught by the third baseman right off the turf, as the play was made by Mauricio Rosales, and there are 2 down. 2 balls hit extremely hard in this inning, but right at the fielders. And here's Jorge Fierro. Fierro hitting 267. Fierro from the right side with an even stance against Prawl. And the pitch. And that's a beauty, a curveball in the outside corner. It's 0-1. Normally, when you're in a game like this, that big inning, that a team that has the better record gets, that puts the game away. Swung on and popped up down the right field side. That is in foul territory, and chasing it and lunging at it as Barrows cannot make the play. It's 0-2. Beat Diggers just trying to make things interesting. 2 balls and no strikes in the bottom of the second inning. 2 down and nobody on for Brush. They trail by a pair. All ready. The wind and the pitch, and that's way outside on a curveball. It is 1-2. Fierro back in right on top of that plate, looking for something that he can drive. The pitch, and he takes a curveball upstairs, 2-2. Michael Cummings, the only left-handed hitter in either starting lineup, waits to hit next. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Swing and a miss. He struck him out on a curveball, and Brady Prawl with 4 strikeouts, retiring the Beat Diggers in order. We go to the 3rd inning in the opening game of this Patriot League tournament. It is Platte Valley 2, Brush nothing on 1010 KSIR.